9 days to go until the election, and the coronavirus is once again spreading inside the Trump administration. At least 5 aides to Vice President Pence now testing positive. CBS News battleground polls out today show a tight race in 3 southern states, with Joe Biden having the edge over the president in Florida. Biden is up 4 points in North Carolina, and the contest is even in Georgia. Tonight, the president handed out candy to children of frontline health workers and military families after campaigning today in Maine and New Hampshire. CBS's Paula Reid starts us off.
Even as the country topped 80,000 new cases a day, President Trump told supporters in New Hampshire Sunday that the virus is fading out.
We're rounding the turn. We have the vaccines. We have everything. We're rounding the turn. Even without the vaccines, we're rounding the turn.
But COVID is still spreading among top White House staffers, as Vice President Mike Pence's chief of staff, Mark Short, is the latest official to test positive, along with 4 other members of the vice president's team. In a statement, the White House said while Vice President Pence is considered a close contact with Mr. Short, the VP will maintain his schedule in accordance with the CDC guidelines for essential personnel. On Face the Nation, Margaret Brennan pressed National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien, who also had the virus earlier this year, on Pence's refusal to quarantine.
Free elections are the foundation of our democracy, so I think campaigning and voting are about the most essential thing we can be doing.
Couldn't he do it virtually to be safer?
Well, I think he's taken all the precautions, and my understanding is he's tested negative, as has the second lady.
White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said the vice president will wear a mask and socially distance on the campaign trail, but also suggested the administration is not looking to mitigate the risk of the virus.
We're not going to control the pandemic. We are going to control the fact that we get vaccines, therapeutics.
Vice presidential nominee Senator Kamala Harris seized on those remarks as she landed in Detroit Sunday.
They are admitting defeat. Listen, he should be following the guidelines. We're doing it. I think we have modeled the right and good behavior, and they should take our lead.
On Saturday, former Vice President Joe Biden defended his smaller drive-in campaign events.
I don't like the idea of all this distance, but it's necessary. I appreciate you being safe. What we don't want to do is become super spreaders. But thank you so much.
Tonight, the vice president was back on the stump campaigning in North Carolina. When President Trump was asked if his running mate should be out campaigning after being exposed to the virus, President Trump said, "You'll have to ask him." Jamie?
Well, Paula, with just over a week to go, who are the campaigns trying to appeal to at this point?
Jamie, our CBS News polls show that Biden voters tend to be more concerned about coronavirus, and those concerns are what are driving a lot of voters to support the former vice president. But our polls also show that Trump voters, they're more focused on immigration and the economy. So in this last full week before Election Day, both campaigns are going to be making their final appeal to voters, even though millions have already cast their ballot.
Paula, thank you.